I'm going to read this, you know. You have to promise not to laugh because it's very serious. Mixing your words up, lestistica is very serious thing. So please, have respect. Ladies and gentlemen, a pantomime. Hoi daya, hoya. Pantomime. Please, love. You don't laugh in your house when you're performing. Shut up! Once upon a time, there lived a little girl called Rindy Sella. Who lived all alone with her stick-a-whip mother and her two sugly listers. In a demi-detached house. Rinders worked very hard, flubbing scores, weaning windows and shiveling shut. Sometimes she'd empty pus pits. Rinders wanted to go to the ball, but her sisters would not let her go. And they were right bugly bastards. Their names were Mary Hinge, Harry Minge, are you? And Betty Swallocks. They had tickets to go to the goal, but they would not let Rinders go. In fact, her only friend was Buttons. And he was not talking to Rinders because she wouldn't cook his sock. I'm not explaining. Later that night, Rinders was all alone. All of a sudden, there was such a booking fang. And Shinders rid herself. Don't be afraid, said the woman. I'm your Gary Fogmother. And you can go to the goal, but you better be back by midnight or there will be trucking fubble. Rinders went to the goal and she saw the Pransome Hints. He'd been there since 8 o'clock and was fistas apart. He was drunk, love. He walked up to Rinders and whispered in her ear, "Chancy a fag?" Fancy a shag? Uh-oh. Suddenly the clock struck 12. Bastard. And Rinders booking panicked. She went running to the goal where she fell, barse over Olix. The Pransome Hinch shouted after her, "Rinders! Bum cack! Bum cack!" I didn't even get a Joe Blob. Because all I wanted was a wood gank. Then he spotted the Slash clipper. He picked it up and said, "Whoever this clipper sits, I will marry." The next day, he tried the glass clipper on Betty Swallocks. But as she lifted her leg, she let out a fig Bart. The Pransome Hin said, "Oh, that stucking finks." fuss charted, said Buttons. Chuck you, said Betty Swallocks. It's that felly smucker over there. The prince said, did you have a Lebanese curry? She said, why? He said, I think you've woken up with the Shiites.
Cheeky, you.
Then he tried the clipper on Rinders and it fit her. To celebrate, he took her upstairs and bragged her shades out. He shagged her. Soon after, Rinders and the Pransome Hints were married. Rinders had 8 children and a foaling swanny. What's a foaling swanny? Do you have a foaling swanny? Get your swanny out. We'll have a look. It's not like a Mitsubishi Pajero. And they lived happily ever after.